Hey guys, this is Ulrich Sandbreaker, bringing you guys another Wizard 101 video. On today's video guys, as you can see, I'm in front of the arena. You can see Diego the Duel Master standing handsomely behind me. I'm going to be giving you guys a balance, PvP, Prodigious, or Exalted. This account, it really works for both, except the one piece of gear I do get from Rasputin. But so I guess I'll just overall, I'm gonna just give you guys a pretty good outlook of the gear and my deck setup of a Prodigious Balanced Wizard. Now this isn't Warlord yet. I'm hoping to get it to Warlord someday. Right now I'm sitting at Captain, so I've got the rest of Captain, Commander, and Warlord to go. It's pretty good. I put it from scratch. I didn't look at anybody else's. I did this deck from scratch, and it works pretty well. I like how it works. There's a lot of outs to situations. There's no, like, one way to do it every time, so you got a lot of options with it. So, without further ado, let me show you my stats first of all. With the damage, I've got 104. Now, some people might say that's too much, and you could boost other things. Some people might say, like Storm Wizards, that's not enough. For me, it works out well. Around the 104, 105 range, that's what I try to stick at. I try to stick to at least above. I want to be in the hundreds, so that's what I got there. For resistance, it's a whopping 55 across the board with a 15 Joule. That's really good. I love resist. I try to get as much resist as I can without using Jade, so I could get that. Accuracy, I got 31. It would be 29, but I wanted to get out of that 20 range and get into the 30s, and I've got that because of my Crystal Unicorn mount. So I use that for PvP because that'll put me into the 30 accuracy. And critical, now a lot of people think this is way too low, but now with the new crit system, a lot of times if I critical, even with only 439, I will get it through. And I have a 36% chance critical. I'm not really concerned. I mean, it works well for me. I could boost critical, it would lower other things, but I tend to go resist and block over critical and damage. So as you can see here, I got what I said 104.55. For critical, I got 439. That gives me a 36% chance every time of critical, which is fine. My block rating is nice. I'm over 50% chance of blocking spells with 400 across the board. And my armor piercing, some people might say this is too low. It works perfect for me, 22. So overlook right here, just a quick one. I got a 104, 55, 31, 439, 400, 22. I got 5 Shadow Pips, 32 healing in, 0 stun resist, and 100 Power Pips. So that is that. For my gear setup, guys. For a hat, I have Mask of the Exalted one. Now, I used to use the Crocopatras Justice Fees when I was 100. Now that I've gotten some other gear and have switched things a little bit, I find that the Mask of the Exalted one is a better go. Although it does give 1 less resist, 1 less fight, and 2 less critical, I use it strictly for the pips and the pierce. Those two things I need because I balance out the other stuff in other areas, so I go with the Mask of the Exalted one for the extra pierce and the extra power pips. And I have that stitched under the Halloween hat, as you can see. For the robes, I go with the Bone Masher robe. It's strictly the best one. People say Exalted, but it's got more resist, the same fight. It's got 3 less accuracy, less pips, but I'd rather have the Bone Masher robe and the Exalted hat rather than the Exalted robe with the Crocopatra hat. For boots, it's some Sabatons of the Sabatons of the Exalted one all the way. Both those are stitched with the Guardian outfit. For wand, now here's what it was. I used to use the level 100. Then I got the 110. And pretty much that's why I made the switch to the Mask of the Exalted one, to give me that more power pips. Because I lose the power pips in the 100 one now that I took the Peerless Eye. So I get 3 Pierce, but I lose those 6 power pips. So now I got the Mask of the Exalted one to balance that out a little bit. It's got a better shard, still may cast Swift, better. I just like that one. That's the one I use for the Pierce. For my anthems, Anthem of the Dark Usurper gives a lot of good things. The block ray I stitched, or I guess I jeweled, put some sockets on there. I got the 104 life. That's pretty much the best of every jewel you could get so far. I don't think they give you another pierce. So I got double pierce to balance, an accuracy to balance, and life, 104 life. For amulets, now here's another one. If I wanted more critical, I could go with the Morgan Shadow of Amber. It'll take my resist down a little bit, but it will boost my pierce to 24. My critical block will go down. My critical will raise. And I also put the 95 on that, the 4 stun resist, but I'm not using that for PvP. I'm using the best amulet you could get from Rasputin, the Geralo's Talisman of Decorum. It gives me a lot of life. It gives me 82 block rate, which is huge. 6 resist to every skull. And then I put a 101 health opal on there. Another 6 block and 15. Now, I got this one earlier, and I put my 18 one on, and then I got this one, and I felt like, oh man, I should have remembered, because I don't have another 18, so, but it works. I don't need the bolstered ward, because I don't have tower shields. Well, I have some of my treasure cards, but, okay, for raid, it's still the Alpha and Omega raid. A lot of people might want that for the critical, the Aphrodite one, but I still use that. I still like it. I put a 94 health oper and some critical on there. My pet. Now, I could use this one. It gives the exact same feat as my normal Sabertooth, except it's a death one. But it casts Fairy, which is better and I like more. But sometimes I might use that Balance Blade or that Spirit Shield on my normal Sabertooth, so that's why I use this one. Other than that, they have the same stats besides Fairy and Sprite, but I use this one because of the Spirit Shield and the Balance Blade sometimes. Mounts, like I said, Crystal Unicorn. Decks, as far right now, I'm using the Rasputin deck, except I have the tier socket. I don't want the tier socket. I want the, let's see, what socket was it? I ideally want, eventually, I don't even remember. Yes, I want the triangle socket on this, so I can put just extra pips, just to have, because I think right now my pips are 100. So yeah, that's a really good deck. It gives you life, critical block. I like it a lot. So that is my deck setup. Okay, not my deck setup, sorry, my gear, guys. That's my gear. One last look at my stats before I move on. 104 damage, 5531. We've got 439 critical, 400 block, 22 pierce, 100 power pips, 5. I like to have 100 or over 100 just to make sure I get a power pip every time. Sorry guys, allergies. I know a lot of people don't like it and might stray from my videos because of it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting flu shots every week. They aren't seeming to help so far. Okay. Spell deck. Okay, so my deck setup here. I play 5 Colossals and 2 Gargantuans. Now, the reason for this is a couple reasons. I want to make sure I get a Colossal on every attack that I use, so I have a max number of those in. My Gargantuans are in there in case the Colossal doesn't pop up. I have a chance of these, but also for the Lore Master, because every different form of Lore Master you use, the minus 20 is different, and it'll stack up. So if I used a normal Lore Master, a Colossal Lore Master, and a Gargantuan, all 3 of those minus 20s would go against him on his next hit. So that's the reason. I use 1 Primordial, just in case I pop that up. I usually try to keep one of the one of these at least in my hand every turn. In case I get hit on, I'll just equip that if that pops up. So I have 4 of these. I have pretty much my sharpened blade and my balance. My balance blade's just to get rid of, I don't use my balance blade. It's just to get rid of, if someone tries to dispel me, I'll just use that. This, I have no idea why I have it in there, just in case I actually do use it. I have 1 Fit Pixie. Like I get, I don't really know why I have a Pixie, just in case I have no other health. Conviction and Infallible. I've got 2 of each of these. I've got some treasure cards too, so I don't really need a lot. So I have 2 of each of these. 3 Dispels. Those can come in handy quite a bit. I pack on 5 Gaze of Fates. 3 Judgments. 1 Keen Artorias. A lot of Lore Masters. A lot of Mana Burn. I like to try to Mana Burn first, right off the gate, like first turn, Mana Burn. If I can't Mana Burn, I hope I can Weakness or Lore Master. 2 reshuffles just in case I'm fighting another balance and we go off and we just keep on going. I can have reshuffles to finish off someone, maybe this one too. This could also break these kind of shields that people put for Gaze. I've got 3 of the Spirit Shields, 3 of the Elemental Shields, 4 of the Supernovas, and a lot of the weaknesses, 1 Shrike. In my deck, normally I'd take out these, probably 2 and 3. I take these 3 out, maybe 1 shard or 2. My treasure card, I've always packed Tower Shields in case I don't have a defense or no weakness. I'll just put a Tower Shield on myself. 4 Convictions, 4 of these. I have more I could put, but that's for now. That's my deck setup. If you guys have any questions, put it in the description below. If you guys need any help or need ideas, just let me know in the description below. I can try to help you out, guys. This is my deck. As of now, guys, it is working pretty good. I'm a captain right now, 7360. It's working pretty good. It's not crazy good. I do lose. Like, I just lost my last battle. But it works. I like it. It's a fun deck to play. I'll be honest. It's fun PvP, and when I do this, it's a fun deck to play. Like when I said there's a lot of options, there really is, because you can weakness them or lore master them. You can spam lore master kill them. You can mana burn them to death. You can Gaze of Fate like critical with a colossal 1 time and they're practically over. There's a lot of different options in this deck. I like it. It's fun to play, and I just thought I'd let you guys see that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good rest of the day and good luck in the PvP world, guys. Thanks.